youth patients that like were struggling mentally, but they'd feel at home. They wouldn't feel like it's a jail cell or a prison. Because at the end of the day, if you're enrolled in a mental hospital, you want to feel comfortable. You don't want to feel like, oh, I'm going here again, or I'm going here. What the fuck's gonna happen? Like, how am I gonna be treated? No, you want to feel comfortable in the place you're staying at to try to get better mentally. At the end of the day, every mental hospital I went to growing up just made me feel worse. My anxiety got worse, my PTSD got worse, I got worse. And I don't want youth now today, when I start making something of myself, to just be like, I'm gonna end it because, oh, this happened. If I could put a stop to the way you feel in that moment in time, so at the end of the day, you can make so much of yourself if you just put your mind to it. And there's so many kids out there who don't want to listen to the same thing over and over again. Well, if you don't want to listen to the same thing over and over and over again, make the fucking change. Stop doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. Like, if you're gonna sit here and like sneak out 25-8 and expect not to get the same lecture, and you're like, oh my god, here we go again. Don't sneak out anymore. Or if you do, at least do it a little later to where she's not gonna check. Because damn well, mom or dad, whoever, BTA, if they catch you. Some parents are just like, okay, what the fuck ever. Like, she's been doing this way too much, I could care less at this point. But at the end of the day, if you don't want to get in trouble, just don't do the same thing again. Like, let's say you stole from your parents. Just own up to it, don't do it again, And like, I know all of you have like this mentality that like, if somebody tells you to do something, it makes you want to do it more. Like, if someone tells you not to do something, it makes you want to do it more. And if someone, like, for instance, a parent or a person you're staying with tells you, hey, do the dishes, and you're like getting ready to do the dishes, or hey, like, your laundry's piling up, and you're getting ready to do this shit, that shit just makes you not want to do it more. Like, you're sitting here telling me to do something as I'm getting ready to do it. It makes me not want to do it at all, And then, like, when you're sitting here telling me not to do something, it makes me want to do it more, It's like impulse. That's another thing. Impulse is a big thing. It's about, like, oh my god, so-and-so did this to me. How am I going to react in this moment? Am I going to blow the fuck up? Or am I going to, like, think logically and be like, okay, let them look stupid, I could give a fuck less. They're going to be childish and petty. I'm going to move on from the situation. Or are you going to take it elsewhere and be like, okay, let's get revenge? So at the end of the day, revenge might feel good in the moment, but at the end of the day, you're going to be like, that was pointless. I did all of that. And I wasted my time when I could have just been doing better for myself. It's really not that hard. Not that hard to understand. I would hate for somebody to sit there in my face and be like, you suck. You'll never amount to anything, or, you're just a shitty human being. I got told, like, oh, I'll never amount to anything. I'll be a junkie. That's all I'll ever be when I grew up. And then, like, that fueled me to want better for myself. Like, when people sit there and, like, want what's worse for you, I don't know, it's my fuel for wanting better for me. It's the way I, like, look at things. Like, if you sit here and bash me for shit that I need to improve on, it just makes me want to better myself, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, you just pointed out all my flaws and my insecurities. I'm going to sit here and cry about it. No, I'm going to sit here and cry about it, and then I'm going to do something about it. Because what the fuck do I look like here sitting? What the fuck do I look like here sitting? Just sitting here? No. So-and-so hurt my feelings? No. I don't give a fuck if they hurt my fucking feelings. You know why? Because everybody in life is going to hurt your feelings at one point. Any person you come across in your life, whether it's a friend, acquaintance, relationship, doesn't matter, they'll hurt your feelings at one point. And I will say it, and I will say it a million times over. Don't put your all into somebody who's not putting their all into you. Don't give more than you get. I sit here and I used to ask myself, God, why? Why me? Why do you choose me to put like all this bullshit through? Like, why do you choose me? And then I realized it's just to make me to make me a stronger woman, a stronger human being later on in life. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna go through so many battles, so many challenges, so many different things that's gonna hurt me and put me through worse and worse and worse in life. And it's just gonna be like, oh, you know, that's there, you know, like, this is all shit. How am I gonna change it? It doesn't matter what you put yourself through. It matters how you handle what you've been put through. If you're gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, this, and this happened to me, and feel sorry and bad for yourself, you're not gonna make a change. You're just gonna sit there and dwell and like be depressed and sad about it, you know? And like, coming from a younger party, I feel like older and younger parties would like to listen to a Gen Z's perspective versus a millennial's perspective, or, you know, a fucking not Gen X, baby boomer, yeah. Baby boomer's perspective, pretty much. I mean, I think it's Gen X. Gen X, baby boomer, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, yeah. So, like, all the older parties who, like, have children or, like, teenagers or younger children that are going through things, like, y'all could learn a thing or two from, like, the parties that have, like, just gone out of high school that are going through issues, but, like, they could also tell you about what some of the things that your kids could be going through that you don't even know about, that you don't even know what to look for because you've never seen it. Because at the end of the day, everyone goes through something at a day and age and a certain day and time. You might be able to feel your kid is like going through something and they're not speaking on it, but they don't go to you because it's how you handle the situation that either embarrasses them or makes them feel like they can't talk to you, you know? And it's not even that either. Like, some kids just don't feel comfortable talking to their parents about their feelings. And it's all about because, you know, there are some parents that like to use their kids' feelings against them, you know, like, oh, you feel this way and I just did this, and this for you. No, I don't feel that way because you just did this, and this for me. I feel this way because of what I'm going through, not because of what something nice you did for me. Like, some parents blow things out of proportion and to things they shouldn't be. And I've seen it unfold in my own house. I've seen it unfold in others' houses. It's crazy. And when it comes down to it, I'm not just going to sit here and, like, pretend to be something I'm not. I've seen things in other families' houses. I've seen things unfold. Crazy shit. Like, my first love, her mom, my first love.